What's up, everybody? Today is Thursday, December 14th. Let's take a look and review the price action of today. So, we had quite a move post FOMC. So, let's take a look at the monthly quarterly theory profile. We are manipulating up in the second week of the month. I do still think that we're going to hit this potentially tomorrow. Um, I know yesterday I said I thought we were going to hit this today and then drop back down, but looking at the weekly profile, I mean, we have longs accumulating, that manipulation down, distributing up. Today, we knew it should have been a reversal or a continuation, and in order to get a continuation, you need to have some sort of retracement. So, it was an obvious bearish day today. And I did not go into the market with a bearish bias, unfortunately. I went in with a long bias, mainly because we accumulated longs all night, manipulated down during London, didn't take out any high or low, I believe. Yeah, it doesn't look like it actually. Yeah, no. It didn't take out any high or low. So we manipulated down. And so I expected some sort of continuation up, hitting this weekly fair value gap. I thought news at 8:30 was going to do that for us, and it didn't. So what I ended up taking this morning was actually a long entry, because I saw price came down during news and we didn't have much of a reaction. I waited to get a displacement candle up, breaking that structure right there, which we did, left behind this fair value gap right here. And that was when I took a long position right at the top of that fair value gap. Stop was right below the low, and I was targeting this fair value gap high. So, massive drawdown, right? For pretty much all the pre-market. Market opened up, we had a good push up, felt good. Came down, another push up. I actually ended up cutting my position right here just because I didn't see that much follow through. And I wanted to target midnight open as my first one because I didn't get that push first thing in the morning like I wanted it to. And so, looking at the 1 minute chart, right, it had good structure, up, down, and it didn't it didn't feel right what was happening, and I should have known that on the week we were going to drop, but that's neither here or there. I was looking at it at the 5 minute chart, and we see here that it was just a lot of choppiness, and I did not like that, so I cut it. I actually wanted to target midnight open before I cut it, but hey, it is what it is. That would have been a good 1 to 1.3 or 1.13. And so that was a good first trade. And then after this one, I took $300 and walked away for the day. But what would have been the tall tale sign to go short today was obviously having that higher time frame context, and then having this swing low that was created broken, which it did right there, leaving behind that fair value gap. Could have taken a short entry right there. This gap, stop below that, above the high. And the reason why I wanted to look for a short after that was because if I were to look long, I would have wanted a 5 minute candle close above midnight open. But what did we get? We got a rejection plus displacement. That was so obvious that we were going to head lower. And so what could have been your targets? Well, let's look at higher time frames, see what we have. Right, you taking that short? Where did it go? I can't see it on here, but regardless, you could have taken some profit here at the London lows, I believe. Or no, not the London lows, the Asia lows, right there. That's one. Could have taken profit right there. That's two. It just recently hit it too. So you could have taken partials here at the Asia lows. Stops to break even. You would not have gotten tapped in. And then at this low right there, which let's take a look at the 1 hour. If it will let me see it, it won't. It won't. But the 4 hour, yeah, we had this volume imbalance. That was the one thing I wanted to see today too. I thought about it afterwards that if we were going to head down, it was going to hit that volume imbalance, which ended up being this low right there. So that's a 1 to 1. That low is a 1 to 3. You could have taken this low as another partial, but overall, great action. I don't see why you would have gotten caught if you had the plan laid out. Looking at the weekly again, just to review, we expected some sort of reversal today. It was so apparent after this jump up. Thursdays typically are reversal or continuations. If overnight we had that drop down into this zone here, I would have expected us to push up. But now, because of this, I am expecting a big push up into this weekly fair value gap for tomorrow. That is my bias for tomorrow. I am bullish. And so, yeah, one trade was a long. Rejection of midnight open would have been obvious to go short. So, that is what was today. Solid day if you took anything. Hopefully, you banked. But we'll see what tomorrow brings.